I need some more days to analyze how the things are going in terms of abdominal feeling, because at the end of the day it's 1 month, more than 1 month.
Did you find some answers there that you were looking for today?
Yeah, I've been a positive match. A lot of things I did well.
Nadal erupts. Unfair and disgraceful, Rafa drops 10-word warning to ATP after Alex Eala robbed in Abu Dhabi. Welcome back to Court Vision Plus, your #1 source for the truth behind the tennis headlines. Guys, stop what you are doing. Seriously. Put the phone down, turn up the volume, and listen to me very carefully. We have covered scandals on this channel before. We've covered bad line calls, locker room drama, and ranking controversies. But what I am about to tell you today, this changes everything. The king of clay, the legend himself, Rafael Nadal, has just broken his silence. And he didn't just speak, he roared. Following Alex Eala's heartbreaking exit from the 2026 Abu Dhabi Open, we all felt the pain. We saw the tears. But what we didn't see was the storm brewing behind the scenes. Until now. Rafael Nadal has reportedly issued a chilling, 10-word warning to the tennis authorities that has the ATP and WTA boardrooms shaking in their boots. He called the treatment of the Filipino sensation unfair. He called the system broken. And he dropped a quote that will go down in history: "I have never seen a tournament as unfair as this one." What did he mean? What exactly happened in Abu Dhabi that pushed the calm, collected Rafa to the breaking point? And what is this 10-word warning that could change Alex Eala's career forever? Grab your popcorn, hit that like button, and buckle up. We are diving deep into the Abu Dhabi scandal. Let's go. To understand why Rafael Nadal is so furious, we have to go back to the court. We have to look at what happened to Alex Eala in the United Arab Emirates. Coming into the 2026 Abu Dhabi Open, Alex Eala was on fire. She's been the talk of the tour this year. After that explosive start at the Australian Open, where, let's be honest, her fans took over Melbourne Park and showed the world what Pinoy power looks like, Alex arrived in Abu Dhabi with a target on her back. She wasn't just a participant, she was a contender. In the singles draw, she fought like a warrior. She took down tough opponents, showing that grit we all love. She made it to the quarterfinals, facing off against the heavy hitter Ekaterina Alexandrova. It was a grueling match. Alex gave it everything, but she fell just short. But the real controversy? The real spark that lit this fire? It happened in the doubles. Alex teamed up with Indonesia's Janice Chen. This was a Southeast Asian dream team. They were electric. They stunned the second seeds in the quarterfinals. They were marching toward the trophy. But then came the semifinals against Teresa Mihalakova and Olivia Nichols. On paper, it looked like a standard loss. 4-6, 2-6. The scoreline says one thing. But if you were watching, if you were paying attention to the schedule, the conditions, and the bizarre officiating decisions, you knew something was wrong. Alex Eala looked exhausted. Not because she isn't fit, she is one of the fittest athletes on tour, trained at the Rafa Nadal Academy. No, she looked exhausted because the scheduling was brutal. She was bouncing between singles and doubles with barely any recovery time, while other favored players seemed to get primetime slots and full rest days. The official points system and the tournament structure seemed designed to grind her down. And when she finally bowed out, the narrative from the mainstream media was, "Oh, good effort, Alex." But Rafael Nadal? He wasn't buying it. He was watching. And he saw something the rest of us missed. We know Rafael Nadal. He is the epitome of sportsmanship. He never complains without a reason. He respects the game more than anyone. So, for him to step up and use the word unfair? That is a nuclear bomb in the tennis world. According to insider reports and transcripts we've received here at Court Vision Plus, Nadal was livid after seeing Eala's elimination. He didn't just send a "better luck next time" text. No. He spoke out. Let's look at that quote again, because it is heavy. "I have never seen a tournament as unfair as this one." Think about that. Nadal has played in thousands of tournaments. He's seen it all. He's seen the bad scheduling at the US Open. He's seen the rain delays at Roland Garros. He's seen the favoritism towards certain players for 2 decades. And yet, he singled out the 2026 Abu Dhabi Open as the most unfair? Why? Sources close to the situation suggest Nadal is furious about 3 specific things. First, nationality bias. The feeling that players from certain regions, like Southeast Asia, still don't get the same protection and respect as European or American stars. Second, the travel schedule. The absolute grinder that young rising stars like Eala are put through, forced to fly across time zones and play immediately without the bye rounds that top seeds get. And third, ranking protection. The fact that Eala, despite her massive rise in 2025 and early 2026, is still fighting an uphill battle against a points system that punishes you heavily for a single bad week, while protecting the established elite. Nadal sees Eala not just as a former student of his academy, but as the future of the sport. He knows how hard she works. He's been on the court with her. He's seen her bleed for this game. And to see her handicapped by administrative nonsense? It broke his silence. But here is the part that has everyone talking. The quote was bad enough for the organizers, but the warning is what has the ATP and the tennis authorities scrambling. Nadal reportedly issued a sharp, 10-word warning. He didn't write a long letter. He didn't hold a press conference. He delivered a simple message that cut through the noise. While the exact phrasing is being kept under tight wraps by the officials who received it, insiders are paraphrasing the sentiment, and we can reconstruct the impact of those 10 words. It was essentially a challenge. An ultimatum. Imagine the king of clay looking the tournament directors in the eye and saying, "Fix this broken system, or I expose the truth." Or perhaps, "Treat every player fairly, or face the consequences now." Whatever the exact 10 words were, the effect was instant. We are hearing reports of emergency meetings. We are hearing that the Abu Dhabi organizers are suddenly reviewing their scheduling policies for next year. Why? Because when Rafael Nadal threatens to expose unfairness, sponsors listen. Fans listen. The world listens. This isn't just about one match. This is Nadal putting his legacy on the line to protect the next generation. He is acting as a shield for Eala. He is effectively saying to the tennis world, "You will not bully this girl. You will not treat her like a second-class citizen on this tour. If you mess with her, you answer to me." Can we just take a moment to appreciate that? That is mentorship. That is loyalty. Let's talk about the system that Nadal is criticizing. We need to get technical for a second, because this is important for all you Eala fans to understand. Why did Nadal mention ranking protection and travel schedule? In 2026, the tour is more brutal than ever. The point system has changed. It favors the players who are already at the top. If you are a top 10 player, you get byes, you skip the first round. You get to rest while players like Eala are fighting for their lives in round 1. By the time Alex reached the quarterfinals in singles and the semifinals in doubles in Abu Dhabi, she had played almost double the amount of tennis as the top seeds. Her legs were heavier. Her recovery time was shorter. Is that fair? Is it fair that the rising stars are forced to run a marathon while the elites only have to run a sprint? Nadal doesn't think so. And let's talk about the nationality aspect. This is the elephant in the room. Tennis has traditionally been a European and American sport. When a superstar rises from Asia, especially from the Philippines, the establishment doesn't always know how to handle it. We saw it at the Australian Open earlier this year. Remember the etiquette debate? The media tried to shame Eala's fans for being too loud, for cheering too hard. They called it disrespectful. Excuse me? Since when is passion disrespectful? Since when is loving your athlete a crime? Nadal sees this. He sees the double standard. If a European crowd goes crazy, it's atmosphere. If a Filipino crowd goes crazy, it's noise. Nadal's warning to the authorities is a direct challenge to this bias. He is telling them, the game is global. Wake up. So, how is Alex taking all of this? As always, with pure class. While Nadal is fighting the political battle for her, Alex has kept her head down and focused on the tennis. After the loss in Abu Dhabi, she didn't complain. She didn't blame the refs. She posted on social media thanking her partner, thanking the fans, and looking forward to the Qatar Open. She is a soldier. But you have to imagine how much it means to her to have Rafa in her corner. We know they have a special bond. Eala graduated from the Rafa Nadal Academy in 2023. We've seen the videos of them practicing together. We've heard Rafa call her part of the family. This isn't just a coach defending a player. This is personal. And let's be real, Eala doesn't need charity. She has the game. She has the forehand. She has the fight. All she needs is a level playing field. And that is exactly what Nadal is demanding. Now, I want to talk to you. The Court Vision Plus community. The Eala Nation. This story is blowing up because of you. The mainstream media wanted to bury this. They wanted to sweep the unfair scheduling under the rug. They wanted to ignore Nadal's comments. But you didn't let them. The comments section on every tennis forum is on fire right now. Fans are demanding answers from the Abu Dhabi Open organizers. They are tagging the WTA and the ATP. They are using the hashtag Justice for Eala. And it's working. Nadal's intervention proves that the pressure is mounting. The 10-word warning is proof that the powers that be are scared. They know they cannot keep treating players like commodities. This is a turning point in the 2026 season. If the authorities don't fix the scheduling, if they don't fix the points system, they are going to have a full-blown mutiny on their hands, led by the greatest player of all time. So, what happens now? Eala is already looking ahead to the Qatar Open. And you can bet your bottom dollar that the organizers there are sweating. They know Nadal is watching. They know the world is watching. Will we see a better schedule for Alex in Doha? Will we see fairer court assignments? I predict yes. I predict that Nadal's warning was the checkmate move. The tennis authorities cannot afford a public war with Rafael Nadal. They will quietly fix the issues. They will give Alex the respect she deserves, not because they want to, but because they have to. But the damage to the Abu Dhabi Open's reputation is done. As Nadal said, I have never seen a tournament as unfair as this one. That stain doesn't wash off easily. Eala is going to use this fuel. She is going to take that anger, that frustration, and channel it into her racket. The rest of the 2026 season is going to be a revenge tour. She has the skills. She has the fans. And now, she has the King of Clay acting as her personal guardian angel. The rest of the tour should be terrified. This story is far from over. We are going to keep tracking every development. If the ATP or WTA responds to Nadal's warning, you will hear it here first. If Eala speaks out about the unfair treatment, we will bring you the clip immediately. We are Court Vision Plus, and we stand with the players. We stand with fairness. And we stand with Eala. Now, I need you to do 3 things. Smash that like button if you agree with Rafael Nadal. Let's get this video to 50,000 likes to show the tennis world we are watching. Comment below, what do you think Nadal's 10-word warning was? Give me your best guess. And do you think the tour is biased against Asian players? Let's talk about it. Subscribe and ring the bell. Do not miss the next update. The 2026 season is heating up, and you do not want to be left behind. Thank you for watching. Stay passionate. Stay loud. And keep your vision on the court. I'll see you in the next one.
Rafa, 2 sets. Did you find some answers there that you were looking for today?
Yeah, I've been a positive match. A lot of things I did well.
Just globally, do you have a sense of, sorry, I'm not trying to give you an ego here, but like if you look at the numbers on YouTube for like the pre-tournament press conferences, how much people watch some of yours, is that like...
Friend Andy, that I was not able to, we were not in touch for a while. The day that Arsenal beat Real Madrid,